Hello everyone. So this was the last question which we were discussing. Actually, there was some technical issue. So this I gave you the solution till this point in that last video. So we derived what is the equation of that hyperbola x square upon 4 minus y square upon 5 equal to 1. And now you can check which point does not satisfy this equation, which you can check option B will be the answer. Okay. So we had discussed the solution. The only thing is there was some technical glitch at the last. So you can just check the answer for this question was B. Okay. So now we'll continue with the next point. Next question. So let's start. The next question is if a hyperbola has length of its conjugate axis equal to 5 and distance between the foci is 13, then what is the eccentricity of hyperbola? It's very easy question. Let's say the hyperbola, this is x square upon a square minus y square upon b square equal to 1. You can assume the standard hyperbola, right? Now the conjugate axis, what is conjugate axis of this? Conjugate axis of this standard hyperbola, this is 2b. This is equal to 5, this is equal to 5. And the distance between the foci. Now what are the foci of this? We know the foci of this are plus minus AE comma 0. So what is the distance between the foci? Let's say SS dash. This is equal to 2 AE. This is the distance between the foci, and this is given as 13. Now the question is, what is the eccentricity of hyperbola? So now you see, what is the value of B? B is equal to 5 by 2. What is the value of AE? AE, you can say this is 13 by 2. So we have to find the value of B. We know what is the relation between A and B. This is B square is equal to A square E square minus 1. This is the relation between eccentricity B and A of the hyperbola. So now what is B square? B square is basically you have to find the eccentricity. Okay. So you can see this is B square, this is equal to A square E square minus A square. So now see, what is the value of B square? This is 25 by 4. This is 25 by 4. What is the value of A square E square? This is 169 divided by 4 minus A square. So what is A square ka value? You can just arrange this. This is 169 minus 25 divided by 4, right? So you can say this is equal to 144 divided by 4. You can check this calculation. This is 144 divided by 4, right? So this is A. What is A? This is 12 by 2, that is 6. If A is equal to 6, you know this value. What is this? This is E will be equal to 13 by 12. So you can check what is the answer. This is 13 by 12, right? So again, this is simple formula based question. These type of questions, you see, these are very easy questions and very scoring questions. So you cannot leave hyperbola, at least for JEE mains, right? In fact, JEE advanced may also the questions are very easy on the this hyperbola. Now let's take the next question, that is S x comma y. S is a set of x comma y belongs to R square, that is both are real numbers, and y square upon 1 plus R minus x square upon 1 minus R is equal to 1, where R is not equal to plus minus 1. You can see R cannot be equal to plus minus 1. Then S represent. So you have to just check this equation represent a hyperbola or ellipse with the eccentricities depending upon the values of R. R between 0 and 1, R greater than 1. So now let's see. See, for hyperbola, this is x square upon a square minus y square upon b square. This is the hyperbola, right? Or you can have plus minus 1 also, depending upon this is a conjugate hyperbola or hyperbola. In case of ellipse, it will be x square upon a square plus y square upon b square equal to 1, right? A can be greater than b, A can be less than b. Accordingly, we will see what can be the eccentricity of the hyperbola. So now let's see. First, this is the equation we have. So let me write it in the standard correct form. So this is, you can say, can I say this is x square upon, I'm just taking minus 1 here. So this will be R minus 1 upon y square R plus 1 is equal to 1. This is the equation we have. Now see, If r is between 0 and 1, you can see if r is between 0 and 1, check this case first. If r is between 0 and 1, this quantity will be a negative value. Okay, so what I can say, I'll just write it here. This is y square upon, I'll just write this is r plus 1 minus, if r is between 0 and 1, this quantity is negative quantity. So this is, okay, let me write it like this. This is y square minus x square upon 1 minus r is equal to 1. Okay, or you can say, we have to find the eccentricity. Okay, wait. I missed this point. We have to find the eccentricity of the hyperbola. Now see, this quantity, if this is negative, what you can do is, this is x square upon 1 minus r minus y square upon 1 plus r. This is equal to minus 1. What I have done is, I have taken this minus, so this is 1 minus r. I have taken this negative sign and I have taken on this side, right? Now you see here, this quantity is positive because r is between 0 and 1. This quantity is positive. You can see this is of this form, x square upon a square minus y square upon b square equal to minus 1. Now for this hyperbola, when we have minus 1, what is the eccentricity? What is the relation between a and b? If you have this x square upon a square minus y square upon b square equal to minus 1, what is the relation? A square is equal to b square e square minus 1. This is the relation between a and b for this case. If you have this minus 1, you can see why I have done this, because here r is between 0 and 1. That means this quantity 1 minus r will be positive. 1 minus r is positive. Similarly, 1 plus r will definitely be positive. This is minus 1. So what is the eccentricity for this case? You see here, a square. What is a square? This is 1 minus r. A square, or otherwise, let me write it here. This is e square is equal to 1 plus a square by b square. Just arranging this. So what is eccentricity for this case? E square is equal to 1 plus b a square. What is a square? 1 minus r upon b square. What is 1? This 1 plus r. B square, that is 1 plus r. So you can just simplify this. So what is e square? This is equal to, you can check the calculation, 2 upon 1 plus r. So you can see what is the eccentricity? Eccentricity is root 2 divided by 1 plus r. So now you check which of the following is correct. So you can see both the options A and B are not correct, because the eccentricity is, you can say, root 2 upon 1 plus r. Though both the options A and B are wrong. Now let's talk about the hyperbola, this ellipse case. Now see, if r is greater than 1, you can see this quantity will be a positive quantity. Okay, so now see, if you have, let me write it here. Let me add one page here. Okay, so yes, we have the we have the equation x square upon r minus 1 plus y square upon r plus 1 is equal to 1. We have this, right? Now it is given, see the options for C and D. R is greater than 1. So you can see here, if r is greater than 1, this quantity is positive. This quantity is definitely positive. So this is equation of ellipse that is correct, because this is of the form x square upon a square. This has to be positive. Y square upon b square equal to 1. Now, for finding the eccentricity, if you have this x square upon a square plus y square upon b square equal to 1, if you have to find the eccentricity of this, first you have to identify a is greater than b or b is greater than a. So how will you find that thing here? So you can clearly see, if r is greater than 1, which quantity will be greater? R plus 1 will be greater, or r minus 1 is greater? So you can clearly see r plus 1 will be greater than r minus 1. R plus 1 will definitely be greater than r minus 1. Yes, I hope this is clear, because it is given that r is greater than 1, r is a positive number, right? So now see, if you have seen that this quantity is greater than this, that means this is a vertical ellipse, because in this case B will be greater than A. So for this particular question, this is A square, this is B square, B is greater than A. Now what is the eccentricity if B is greater than A? This is E square is equal to 1 minus A square by B square if B is greater than A. So now you see what is the answer for this case? E square is equal to 1 minus A square. What is A square? R minus upon B square. This is R plus 1. So I can say what is eccentricity? Just subtract this or simplify this. This is 2 upon R plus 1 E square. So now you can say what is the eccentricity? This is root of 2 by R plus 1. So now check what is the correct answer. 2 upon R plus 1 root. So option C is the correct answer. Option D is wrong. So I hope this is clear. See, in this particular question, it was very important to identify 1 minus R is positive or R minus 1 is positive. Okay. So depending upon the cases we have identified, and accordingly we have checked this is ellipse or hyperbola, and accordingly we have written the eccentricities of these. Okay. So now let's move to the next question. So the question, you can read the question here. The hyperbola has its center at origin and passes through the point 4, 2. So, and it has transverse axis along x-axis, transverse axis of length 4 along x-axis. Then find the eccentricity of this. So basically again we are talking about the standard hyperbola. You can see you have a hyperbola which is centered at origin. You can see given center at origin. It passes through 4, 2 and transverse axis of length 4 along x-axis. That means we are talking about a standard hyperbola. This is passing through some point 4, 2. Transverse axis ka length is given to you. This is the length of transverse axis. This is equal to 4. What is the length of transverse axis? Let's say the hyperbola again. This is the standard hyperbola. You can say this is x square upon a square minus y square upon b square equal to 1. This is what is the length of transverse axis to A? This is equal to what? This is equal to 4. So what is the value of A? A is equal to 2. Second, this hyperbola is passing through 4, 2. So 4, 2 will satisfy this equation. 4, 2 put for this is 16 by A square minus 4, 2. 2 that is B square 4 by B square is equal to 1. I have taken this 4, 2 and this, right? You have to find the eccentricity and what is the relation between A square and B square. This is B square is equal to A square into E square minus 1. This is the relation. Now you have to just find the eccentricity. So you can say here, this is A square is 4. This is 4 by, let me do the calculation here. This is 16 by 4. A ka value is 2. So this is 16 by 4 minus 4 by B square equal to 1. So this will be 3. Sorry, not 3, 4. 4 minus 1, 3. So this is 4 by B square is equal to 3. So this is B is equal to, B square is equal to 4 by 3. B square is equal to 4 by 3. You can substitute here. This is 4 by 3. What is A square? A square is equal to 4. And this is E square minus 1. It cancel ho jayega. So what is E square? This is 4 by 3. You can check the calculation. What is the answer? E is equal to 2 by root 3. So this is again a pretty simple question. 2 by root 3. That is option D is the answer. All these questions have appeared in previous year's questions, right? Previous years. Okay, you can see very easy question, JEEMAINS question, right? Simple formula application. Now next question, see. If theta is between 0 and pi by 2, now if theta is between 0 and pi by 2, the eccentricity of this hyperbola is greater than 2, then the length of its latus rectum lies in the interval. So thoda sa yahan pe trigonometry involved hai. Eccentricity of this hyperbola is greater than 2. So first thing you can apply, see, आपको ultimately length of latus rectum का range find करना है. अब जो information given है उसके according what are the results we can derive? Eccentricity is greater than 2. So what is E square for the hyperbola? This is 1 plus B square divided by A square. So this is greater than 2. No, this is eccentricity. This is E square is equal to 1 plus B square. What is B square? Sine square theta divided by A square. This is cos square theta. Correct? So this is now E is greater than 2. It is given that E is greater than 2. Right? So can we say this quantity is greater than 4? Because if you have E greater than 2, E square is greater than 4. So this is greater than 4. So what I can say is tan square theta is greater than 3. This is given. Tan square theta is greater than 3. Now, theta is between 0 and pi by 2. Now see, if theta is between 0 and pi by 2, obviously tan theta will be a positive value. Tan theta will be, because theta is between 0 and pi by 2, tan theta is positive. Right? If tan theta is positive, tan square theta greater than 3 will give you tan theta greater than root 3. Will not take tan theta less than minus root 3 because first quadrant में tan theta positive होता है. So tan theta is greater than pi by 3. Root 3 we have got. Now we know if tan theta is greater than root 3, tan theta is an increasing function. I'll just discuss this. This is the graph of tan theta I'm drawing between 0 and pi by 2. This is 0. This is pi by 2. It's something like this. So you can see between 0 and pi by 2, tan theta is an increasing function. So can we say theta ke corresponding what is the value? Pi by 3. This is pi by 3 pe, this is root 3. If tan theta is greater than root 3, we have this, right? Tan theta is greater than root 3. So can we say this implies theta is less than pi by 2 and greater than pi by 3. We have got the range of tan theta, which is pi by 3 and pi by 2. Right? Maximum pi by 2 because pi by 2 ko cross nahi karna hai. It is given in the question. Now the question is the length of its lattice rectum lies in the interval. So you have to find the range of lattice rectum ka length. Now, what is the lattice rectum of this hyperbola? Okay, lattice rectum, this is equal to 2b square by a. 2b square by a. So what is this? This is 2b square. What is b square? Sine square theta by a. What is a? A is cos theta. You can see this is cos theta. So you can clearly see here what is the length of lattice rectum. This is 2 tan theta sine square theta by cos square theta. This is tan theta sine theta. This is the length of lattice rectum. Now we have to just find the range of this. If you have to find the range of this, you can first understand here that this quantity is this function of tan theta of theta. This is an increasing function in the interval 0 to pi by 2. Why? Because between 0 and pi by 2, tan theta is an increasing function. You can clearly see tan theta is an increasing function between 0 and pi by 2. And sine theta is also between increasing function in 0 to pi by 2. This is the graph of sine theta, right? You can see this is an increasing function in the interval 0 to pi by 2. So this will be increasing into increasing, which will be an increasing function. Otherwise, what you can do is you can differentiate and you can check that this function is a increasing function by dy by d theta. उससे आप check कर सकते हो. तो अगर देखो अगर ये function increasing function है, तो can we say इसका जो maximum value होगा that will be at pi by 2, approaching to pi by 2, और जो minimum value होगा that will be at pi by 3. That will be at pi by 3. So now, what is the minimum possible value of this? You can see here. Let me write it here. आपको क्या find करना? Length of lies in the interval. So what is the minimum possible value? If I put pi by 3, this is 2 tan pi by 3. What is tan pi by 3? Root 3. Okay. And what is sin pi by 3? Sin 60 root 3 by. So yeah, you can see what is the minimum possible value? 3. I hope this is clear. This is the increasing function. If a function is increasing function, how will you find the range of that? आप जो एंड पॉइंट पे जस्ट उसका वैल्यू चेक कर लो, राइट? सो यू कैन सी हियर दिस इज पाई बाय 3 पे व्हाट इज द मिनिमम वैल्यू, दिस इज 3 एंड अप्रोच इसका मैक्सिमम वैल्यू तो कहां अप्रोच करेगा, इनफिनिटी पे, बिकॉज़ tan pi by 2 will approach to infinity, right? So now what is the range, you can say what is the range of this, this is 3 to infinity, so that is the answer. So what is the range of this, this is option B is the answer for this, 3 to infinity. So again this question was from the point of view of hyperbola, this is easy, मतलब hyperbola का the only thing is how to write the eccentricity, बाकी तो everything is based on trigonometry, right? So I hope this is clear. Chalo, now this is one interesting question. This was asked in JEE Advanced 2008. This is JEE Advanced 2008 का question, right? Now focus here. Consider a branch of hyperbola this x square minus 2y square minus 2 root 2x minus 4 root 2y minus 6 equal to 0 with the vertex at some point A. The vertex is at point A. Let B be one of the ends of letter sanctum and C is the focus of hyperbola nearest to that point A, then what is the area of this triangle ABC? See, first thing you can observe here, this is a hyperbola which is not of the form x square upon a square minus y square upon b square equal to 1, but you can convert this into standard form because you can see I can convert this into perfect square. कोई भी टाइप का इक्वेशन है, we can always convert it to standard form by perfect squares. So you can start with this. I am trying to get this into standard form. So you can see we have x square minus 2 root 2x minus, I can take this minus 2 common also. This is y square plus 2 root 2 pi, correct? X square, you can say minus 2 y square plus 2 root 2 y, and this is minus 6 equal to 0. So what is this term? This is, you can see, x minus root 2 whole square, x square minus 2 root 2 x square minus 2. This is the first term. Minus, this is 2. How will I write this? This is y plus root 2 whole square minus 2. You can check this. Y square, 2 root 2 y, and this is 2 and minus 2 will cancel, and this is minus 6 equal to 0. So I can say this is x minus root 2 square minus 2 y plus root 2 whole square, right? Here you will have 2, sorry, minus 2, this will be plus 2, plus 4, sorry. This is minus 2 plus 4, this is minus 2 plus 4 minus 6 equal to 0. So what is the equation? This is x minus root 2 whole square minus 2 y plus root 2 whole square. So what is this? This is equal to 4. I hope this is clear. So now you can see this is x minus root 2 square divided by 4 minus y plus root 2 square divided by 2 is equal to 1. So you can clearly see we have got an equation of this form, x square upon a square minus y square upon b square equal to 1, which is a hyperbola. And for this hyperbola, you can see this is a hyperbola whose center is at what? Its center is shifted at root 2 comma minus root 2. So this is a hyperbola, standard hyperbola, but वो shift कर दिया हमने किस पे? root 2 और minus root 2 पे, center उसका हमने shift कर दिया है, right? Now the question here is, see, you have to find the area of triangle ABC. ABC जो भी points हैं वो है. अब देखो ultimately you have to just find the area. अब किसी भी triangle को जैसे again if you just check this, ध्यान से देखना इसको, center is at root 2 comma minus root, मतलब यहाँ पे कहीं है इसका center root 2 comma minus root. तो ये जो hyperbola होगा it will be something like this, ऐसा कुछ hyperbola होगा और इसमें कुछ triangle ABC हमको बनाना है, वो we will see. Now indirectly अगर आपको इस triangle का area find करना है इस position में, अगर आप hyperbola ये यहाँ पे भी होता तो भी उस triangle का area would be same, because shifting से area of triangle पे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा, coordinates change होंगे but triangle will remain same because we are just shifting it parallelly. So पूरा हम वैसा का वैसा shift कर रहे हैं. So area of triangle, it's not necessary that you have to use this only. What I can do is I can use a hyperbola, this x square upon 4 minus y square upon 2 is equal to 1. If you find the area of triangle ABC in this case and area of triangle in this case, the answer will be same because what is this? This is just the shifting of this. This is x square. This is just the shifting of this. So indirectly what I can do is no need to shift any point. You find the area of this triangle ABC using this hyperbola, that will be the answer for this question. Okay, so now we have the hyperbola. Let's write this. Okay, so we have the hyperbola x square upon 4 minus y square upon x square upon 4 minus y square upon 2 is equal to, we have to find the area of this triangle ABC. Now let's draw the diagram. This is our x and y. I am taking this is capital X and this is capital Y, right? This is x axis, this is y axis. Let's say this is the hyperbola we are talking about. This is the hyperbola we are talking about, right? Now let's start. Vertex is at point A. You can assume any of the vertex. Let's say this is the vertex A. This is the vertex A. Now B be one of the end points of lattice sectum. So let's say this is the focus. One end of lattice sectum, we are saying this is B. So this is the lattice sectum I have drawn. This is focus. Okay. This is one end of lattice sectum. Let's say this is B. Okay. This is perpendicular. Now, so this is vertex B. B is the one end of lattice sectum. C is the focus of the hyperbola nearest to point A. So C is the focus which is nearest to A. So this is point C. This is point C. This is focus which is nearest to point A. Then you have to find the area of this triangle ABC. Now, how can you find the area of this triangle? It's very easy now. You see here, what will be this point? This is A comma 0. Correct? What is the focus? This is AE comma 0. And what are the ends of lattice sectum? We know ends of lattice sectum are plus minus AE comma plus minus B square by A. Ends of lattice sectum. AE comma plus minus AE comma plus minus B square by A. So I can assume this is end. This is AE comma B square by A. Now, if you have to find the area of this triangle ABC, you can see this is a right angle triangle because this is perpendicular. So what is this right angle triangle ka base? This is half. I am writing this half base. What is base? AE minus A. Into height, what is height of this? So can I say this is the height only? This is the height. And what is the height? This is, can we say this is B square by A itself? Because this is the y coordinate of this point. So this will be the height of this. Now we can just put the values. You can say, what is the eccentricity? E square 1 plus B square by A square. This is 1 plus B square by A square, right? So this is 3 by 2. So this is E is equal to root 3 by 2. So now this is 1 by 2 root 3 by 2 minus 1 into A. A को आप cancel कर दो. So what is B square? B square is equal to 2. So what is the answer? This is root 3 by 2 minus 1. This A will get cancelled out. B square you can say this is 4, this is 2, and E ka value just calculated. This is root 3 by 2 minus 1. So what is the area of this triangle? Root 3 by 2 minus 1. So you can check what is the option. Root 3 by 2 minus 1. Option B is the answer for this. Okay. So yeah, here we have 2 points which you have to understand. how we converted it to a standard hyperbola, first thing. Second thing, without shifting, मतलब this diagram is at this point, यहाँ पे आ गया मैं, ये diagram यहाँ पर है, ठीक है, ये shifted hyperbola है, but हमने इसको solve नहीं किया, we have taken this hyperbola here only because area of triangle पे क्या ही फर्क पड़ जाएगा उसका. So that is how you can approach this type of question. So I hope you have understood this question. So I hope you are clear with these questions. So again, in the next video, I'll take some more questions on hyperbola. So that's it for now. Okay. Thank you.